Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our meditation today that we're doing on, it's called Miracle Eyesight Method. So if you haven't done this one before, this is the one that I started back in 2015 when the doctors said to me in August, they said, Nat, at the rate of your eye degeneration, you're going to be blind by Christmas and there's nothing we can do. And that was because the cornea transplant still needed to have its stitches in, and I hadn't received any vision from that yet. And the right eye couldn't handle all the pressure of having to see on its own. And every 2 to 3 months, I had to get a new glasses prescription because the jump of vision loss was that high, that large. So did all my Googling and my researching and, read all these audio books thinking there's something out there. And there was this Miracle Eyesight Method by Dr. Bates. And he is a Eastern doctor. And he was originally trained as a medicine doctor and an optometrist. So focusing on eyes back many decades ago. But he also, interestingly, didn't know at the time, but he's also a Buddhist. And he used to go up in the caves where he used to live, and he would do his own solitary retreats. And he would also liaise with the different monks that were up there. And what he learnt from the monks was that they do these different exercises. You guys might have heard of them in yoga. There's some yogic eye exercises. And excitingly for me, a couple of years ago, my Buddhist teacher said, yes, we do that here. We do that as part of our Buddhist practices. Not in the center, but in India and Tibet, they do these practices. So these have very strong, very strong roots in Eastern medicine and in the meditation worlds. So whether it's, Buddhist meditation or yoga, these techniques have been shown back before the time of medicine. This is how the yogis used to improve their vision and keep themselves seeing for longer. So the basic principles of today are going to be getting your hands, and we call it cupping. So you're putting them over your eyes, and the important bit is not to put too much pressure on your cheekbones and just to sort of gently rest them. So before we get started, I'll just get you to make sure that you've got something comfortable to rest your hands on. It might be a cushion or book or something. I'm just going to grab my cushion and put it in place, because it's good to be comfy so that you're not your shoulders. We want our shoulders back and down, no earrings, and that's about kind of just allowing your face to rest in the palm of your hands. And so I'll guide you through this meditation. It's not too long. It might only take about 20 minutes, but it's perfect for restoring the tiredness of your eyes. And keep an eye out. See, when you close your eyes, how much bright light you get. See if you get a lot of images, swirls, sparks of light, because the more light you get at the beginning shows you that your optic nerve is overworked. And this meditation relaxes your optic nerve. And so if you're seeing too much, then doing this little meditation for 5 or 10 minutes every day for a little while will help calm your optic nerve and will help you be able to see with more clarity. So let's just get our hands and put them over our eyes. remembering not to push into the cheekbones. Just observing the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you start to relax into the position. And even though your eyes are closed, we're going to tune in to the screen of our mind behind our eyes. And this is where we're looking to see if we can see all black, or if you have those flecks or sparks of light. And remembering that it's easy to heal. And now looking at your eyes, at the screen behind your eyes, we're going to imagine that we can see the color black. Black as in the night sky, or the black of your favorite dress or shoes or shirt. So not a morbid black. Think of black in a way that makes you happy. And we're going to notice that that black that we're seeing is actually the ocean. We have a black ocean on a black shore. And on the black ocean is a black boat. So let's imagine the boat doing an infinity symbol, a figure 8, in line with the shore. Allow your eyeballs to move. Going to the left and doing a figure 8 to the right. And then we imagine our boat, our black boat on the black ocean with the black shoreline. Our boat is going to do the infinity 8 symbol, going away from shore and then back towards shore. And remember to allow your eyeballs to move. As you create this figure 8, this is a nice way to start to stretch our eyes in a different way. We're normally looking forward or looking down, but it's good to move our eyes in all directions. And as you move your eyes, are you observing the sparks of light or the dots of light? And that's okay. Observe them without any judgment. And now taking another nice slow breath. Making sure that your shoulders are still back and down. we're going to notice that as we inhale, we're inhaling black. So remember, it's a happy, relaxing, calming black. And it's black because black will relax your optic nerve. Because any light, TV, your phone, a night light, daylight, it keeps your optic nerve active. So it's really important at the end of the day, when you're sleeping, to be in a room that is as dark as possible to allow your optic nerve to rest. So as we inhale this black oxygen, imagining it starting to fill up your body. Imagine the black covering your crown, covering your eyes. As you begin to breathe normally, but notice the black is covering your jaw, your mouth, the back of your head, your throat, your neck, your shoulders are all black. Coming down your arms, your forearms, and each of your fingers and your palms are all black. Your upper back is black. Your chest is black. Your lower back is black. Your abdomen is black. Your hips and thighs and pelvis and bottom are all black. Your knees are black. Your calves are black. And your feet are black. Your entire body now is all relaxed and all black. Just do a little check-in with your hands and just make sure that the palms of your hands aren't pushing too hard onto your cheekbones, but they're just gently cupping your eyes, but not letting in any light. And remember to have your shoulders back and down. And if you can, your spine is still straight. And taking another breath, we're going to allow that blackness to cover the room that we're in, to cover the floor, the walls, the furniture, and the ceiling. They're all black. And we're expanding the blackness out. Our street is now black. The houses, the lights are all black. Now our suburb is all black. Spread out the darkness. If it helps, imagine it's nighttime at a new moon and that the power's gone out, but there is absolutely no light. So your suburb is black, and now your state is all black. And now imagine the darkness spreading all the way out over Australia. Australia is all black. It's all still, quiet, and peaceful. And now we imagine the darkness covering the globe. The Pacific Ocean is black. New Zealand is black. Africa, Asia, America, they're all black. Europe is black. The North Pole, the South Pole, the entire world is now covered in darkness and is all black. Now we expand our mind even further and expand the darkness and allow our imagination to take us up to the sky. And imagine that the sun is covered, the sun is black, the moon is black, all of the stars are all black. We're up here in space, feeling that freedom, that open awareness that we get when we allow our mind to expand. And the Milky Way is all black. Every planet, every asteroid, every star is all black. And now, while we're up here in space, let's draw our attention to our breath again. And just notice that you're still gently breathing, and that you're breathing in that beautiful, soothing black air. And as you're breathing, notice how your chest rises and falls with each breath. Can you notice how with your hands gently placed over your eyes, that if your chest is touching your arms, that it makes your forehead skin gently rise and fall as well? Can you tune in to your crown? And can you notice with the rise and fall of your breath that the skin around your skull gently moves? Take a deeper breath if you need, and try and tune in to that sensation. Perhaps notice that your shoulders rise and fall with your breath. Just a little bit. Again, observing your chest rising and falling. And going down to your abdomen. Can you observe your abdomen rising and falling with your breath? How about on your thighs? Can you tune in to the skin and the muscles on your thighs and how they respond to each breath? And then moving down your calves and your feet, finding a spot there and seeing if you can observe how your breath is affected or is affecting that area. And when we are doing mindful breaths, when we're able to think of our breath as a conduit that goes past our lungs and our abdomen, we can start to realize that our breath actually moves through our entire body, that through our bloodstream, oxygen is passed all the way down to every single part of your body, nourishing, soothing, and healing. If you're ever experiencing any physical pain, this meditation is good to do because it expands your awareness and stops you from focusing in on the point of pain. You can just observe how light your body feels at this moment. Yet you are still connected in with your body. You are one. Now taking another nice breath. And draw your attention back up to the dark night sky that you've created. And let's start to unveil the sun again. Slowly removing the shade of darkness and allow the Milky Way to sparkle and come back to life. The asteroids, the stars, the planets, sparkling, shining fresh. Allow the moon to come back. Allow the sun to brighten its full shining rays as we then draw our attention back down to the earth. And the North Pole becomes back to light. America, Atlanta, Africa, Europe, Asia, all coming back. Pacific Ocean, New Zealand, and Australia starts to come back to light. As we come back to the state that you're in, and imagining the light spreading over your state, brightening up everything, you can now see it all clearly. As you arrive back in your suburb, and your suburb comes back to light, the people, the homes, the businesses, the cars, they're all there. Coming back into your street, the street lights are on, the light is shining. The houses, the people, the flowers, the paths, the road, they're all clearly lit by the gorgeous healing sun rays. And then we move into our home and allow your home to be shone and lit up with the sun's rays. And just pausing for a moment and taking a breath. Noticing that you're still in darkness, that you're still black, but everything outside of your room is now shining bright with the day. And then allow the light to come in your room. You can now see the ceiling, the walls and the floor, and the furniture. And then the darkness moves to your feet. And then the light shines on and you can now see your feet. You can see your calves and your knees and your thighs are all becoming light. Your abdomen, your pelvis, your bottom and your hips are all being uncovered. Your lower back, your upper back, your tummy, your chest are all coming back to light. Your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, and the palms of your hands and your fingers are all light again. The darkness is disappearing. As you take your next breath, you realize that you are now breathing in fresh, white, clear, luminous light. Allow that breath to come in and notice it moving up your neck and your head, up your face, your mouth, your eyes, your forehead. Every last inch of you is now light. There is no longer any darkness. Just take a breath, take a moment just to absorb that fresh feeling. And just tune in to your mind's eye and have a look for that darkness, that black behind the screen of your eyelids. Just do a check of any sparks of light that might be there. Is there a change? Have you soothed your optic nerve? Perhaps notice if you had any body aches or pains or any headaches. Have they changed? And remember, without judgment, that meditation allows us to tune into our thoughts, to tune into our body, and just observe what's happening naturally. It's our cue that might remind us that we need to slow down, or we might need to show ourselves some more compassion and kindness. And then, as you take your next breath, slowly allow your awareness to expand, to realize that you are back in your room. Tune into any noises around you. Notice that you're on your chair or your bed. And when you're ready, you can slowly move away your palms and slowly blink your eyes open. For the purposes of the recording, I will wrap up here. If you're comfortable in meditation, you are always more than welcome to keep staying. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.